Did you know that stage fright is the #1 fear across the globe? It is a talent, that many never think to consider to practice. And yet here you are showing up. My name is May. We're all on a shadow light journey, just trying to live within the gray. And I'm here teaching you all what I learned, reflect on, and share. And if you're with the whimsy, if you're a whimsy content creator, or if you're just now waking up, let me ask you this question. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, when were you ever too scared to talk to a crowd to begin with? Most children have no issues allowing attention to themselves, so even if they have to be loud, they make sure that their voice is heard until it isn't. Until that child is shamed and conditioned and molded into something smaller, into a smaller capacity. Our spirit has always been fluid, but we've been contained for a very long time. We've been contained by the material conditions provided. Our courage and curiosity shut down with every new unprompted trauma. But that doesn't mean you have to stay in the same mold forever. Understanding that this fear is merely a shadow is the start. Exposing the shadow to light, that's the journey. If content creation, community efforts, and real growth is your goal, then you have to take the time to show up for yourself. Show up for yourself not just within your art, but within how you communicate within your relationships. This isn't confrontation. This is amicable conversation. This is to push you further along, to start figuring out the when, the how did it make you feel, and how did you move going forward. Those are the things you have to consider. Now ask yourself, is there anything in my space preventing me from living authentically currently? How to remove the unwanted energy. You identified the reason why you would have stage fright, the feeling you have when you go through rejection, and those memories of rejection, mockery, etc., and even what you normally do when you occur in these events. Do you feel the way this holds you back from making the progress? The way you don't give 110% authenticity in your art to avoid your deepest shadows coming to light. And understand this, shadows are not always a bad thing. Shadows can be the very thing that you're hiding from to gain success. It could be that stage fright. Spoiler alert, the way you think people perceive you is only based off the way you react internally to your actions and your surroundings. Everybody is in their head, but if you get out every now and then, it's easier to not care because you realize no one can care to bother either. The best part about this, the energetic vampires, the ones feeding off of your self-doubt, praying for your downfall, to uplift themselves, those little mosquitoes, they will all dissipate because you won't have the shame, the embarrassment, the doubt to feed them. Assurance in yourself is your greatest power. Re-embellish in the childlike confidence. Never once were you playing with your imagination. No, never once. When you were with yourself, your siblings, you were playing with your imagination. You were playing imagination ninja warriors in the middle of the woods with your little brother. Did you stop and think, damn, this is cringe type shit? No. You had a damsel to go rescue at the other side of this creek, and an army of samurai on the defense. Until one day, you didn't have that same excitement. The samurai nor the princess ever showed up. A lot of factors play into why we lose our imaginative perspective on the world. And it's mainly because of the conditioning that made us feel shame. The same factors telling us the reality versus the worthless junk. Then our imagination of extravagant events happening before our eyes turn into daydreaming, escaping our reality entirely to wish of something better. As adults now, we still dream of extravagance, but it's fewer of us that still have the capabilities to turn our dreams into anything we've ever imagined. And because they found that childlike attitude again and again, unafraid and always curious, always wondering and making themselves known, that's how they were able to achieve anything they wanted through their dreams. They demanded it. They knew that they were entitled to it, just like a child entitled to their blue sippy cup. You are entitled to follow your dreams. Tap into the energy before the shame, before the self-doubt, and before the fear. Fear has and will always be the one thing that holds us back, and we have the most courage before we even learn to count. I want you to take these words, reread them, rehear them, refeel them, and understand that this YouTube video is to connect back with your childlike source, to craft again, to love again yourself authentically, and to be unafraid, to be bold, to be bursting with sparkling energy that no one can contain. Your spirit is so powerful and so voluminous that they cannot contain it, bestie. I thank you all so much for watching this video and making it to the very end. I appreciate the people in my life that have come to support me and help me, give me the strength to completely be myself and to continue to get rid of energy that no longer serves me. And I hope you find that support too. And if you don't necessarily have that support, let me help you find that support. Join my community, get into the Discord, and we will find your new best friend, all through things whimsy, esoteric, and just overall fun, healing nonsense. So if all of this seems like a great package deal, follow me for more, subscribe, like, comment, do all the wonderful, amazing things, and thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and don't stop being you, please.